Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday wrap here at 14 minutes past 7 o'clock on this Wednesday night. Barry Fear reporting for duty here on the show with my offside kit. And tonight, we're going to be talking about potato chips. And before we do that, I'd just like to say what people are doing playing chicken on the train tracks. Now here with his opening quote about people playing chicken on the railway. Good evening to my offsider.
Good evening, Barry Fear. Thank you for welcoming us back into the studio. It's always good to be back, and we'll talk about a lot of good stuff in the video. Yeah, welcome back.
Now, before we talk about potato chips, people playing chicken on the train tracks. Come on, guys. Don't do that and don't risk your life. Here's my offsider for his opening quote on this.
Yeah, we saw that on the news today, and it's a very sad situation to see people thinking it's funny and um, playing around in the railway track because this is not funny because it's not very, you're putting everyone in danger, your parents, yourself, and everyone else. But yeah, guys, please don't be stupid and do those things like that.
Because you only have the one life on on this earth, guys. So the offsider, my offsider and I would like to say, please don't play chicken on a moving train or jump the tracks because you could go splat. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, like Barry said, guys, that is not a place to have game of chasing chicken or go in there and play around in the train track because, guys, if you get hit, you get splashed like Barry demonstrated to you earlier. You get splashed in the front of the train, and then it's not going to be a good look.
And you don't want the police knocking on your mother's door or your father's door to tell them the sad news. So please, guys, don't be stupid on the train tracks or on riding on the back of trains. If you want to play ride on the trains, ride inside on the seats because that's what they're there for. Now on to the potato chip segment, which is the subject on tonight's show. Now, who loves potato chips? They're so irresistible. You will want more. And to tell us more about potato chips, here's my offsider. Good
Yeah.
evening to you once again.
Thank you, Barry Fee, for inviting me to back into your studio, and then we talk about potato chips. Who doesn't like potato chips? It's kind of a food that you want to have, and it's so beautiful to have potato chips.
Now, potato chips, they're a snack food. Now, potato chips are made from potatoes and salt, okay? So, but the most important thing are the chips, the hot chips. Okay, now if you're thinking of making hot chips at home, make sure that you have good quality potatoes, guys. Here's my offsider for this opening quote now.
Yeah. Uh, I I love potato chips. Potatoes. That we have a lot of potato, different kind of potato. But I guarantee you, if you have a chips in the hot day, that will be another beautiful. Have a hot chips in the beautiful one day.
Now, potato chips, we often buy them with fish in a fish and chip shop. But the sad thing is they're oily and greasy because you know why? Because they are not drained properly from the previous oil. Here's my offsider.
Yeah. Sometimes you get it from fish and chips and or any fries or fast food area that they're not fried properly, but some fast food restaurant they make a nice, beautiful hot chips, nice and crispy and cold in color outside. And yeah, but that's right.
So the secret to making your own chips, okay, you've got to have good quality potatoes, and you must make sure that you've got a good deep fryer to fry your chips in, and make sure that you dry your potatoes well with a tea towel. Now, what you do is you place your potato sticks in the water to remove the excess starch, okay, and then discard the water, okay, and then once you are ready to fry the first stage of the chips, you must make sure that the oil is not too hot. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's how you prep your potato to get fried, and you know you gotta be make sure the oil is hot. Yeah, and make sure you wash your potato and everything what need to be done before you fry the potato in the oil, and make sure the oil is clean and ready to go.
And if you are frying your chips in two stages, fry your chips first time, but the potatoes will be cooked but not golden brown. When you are ready to fry your chips again, reheat the oil and cook your chips until they are golden brown, and then drain on some paper towel, sprinkle with salt, and then serve immediately. Here's my offside.
Yeah, that's another thing you can do. It's after the fry, you have to let the oil drain properly, and or you transfer it to a paper towel, and so the paper towel will suck the extra oil with the chips, and then whatever you like to put in it. You like to put chicken salt, you get salt, whatever you like to put in
And
the
you
chips.
can serve with tomato sauce or barbecue sauce
Mm.
or with gravy. And it's a good way of saving money at the fish and chip shop. Here's my offside.
Yeah, that's another way. Save some money. You have make it on at home and you enjoy it with your family and dinner or lunch or whatever you do. It's always good to save up money.
So when you go to your fruit market, ask your greengrocer which is the best potato for making homemade potato chips. Here's my offside.
Yeah, that's what you do. You just go to the local fruit shop and ask for the best to take home and cook for your family.
And what can you serve with chips, fish, chicken schnitzel, fish fingers, a meat pie,
Or
and
steak.
you can serve steak with your fish. You can even serve barramundi
Oh, yum.
or flathead. Welcome back after that interruption.
Sorry about that, guys.
Now you can serve your chips with fish, chicken schnitzel, veal schnitzel, chicken parmigiana,
Yum.
anything. Perch, calamari rings, you name it. You can serve your chips just about with anything, even with chicken tenders. So go on, get some good quality potatoes, guys, and get cooking and make sure that your knives are clean and your chopping boards. And here's my offside.
Whatever you love to have it with chips. Very name all of them. And I can't deny that. It's wrong. That's so true. Guys, have that some chips sometime this week.
Well, just before we go tonight, our closing sequence, enjoy your chips and have some fun with the family and share them out.
Yeah.
And our opening sequence tonight, before we began talking about the chips, guys, please don't be an idiot on the trains or on the tracks. And here's my outsider for his closing message about this.
Yeah, especially these young people around. It's you have a better thing to do rather than go and play around in a train wreck. What is that all about? You gotta go and look for help or do something very important rather than you go and play like that in a dangerous place.
And don't vandalize the trains either.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Or assault someone on on the train because you will be addicted. Here's my outsider for his second closing message about behaving on the train.
Yeah. Guys, if you're in the train, you gotta be. It's all the carriage is full of people, and you gotta go inside and behave properly and do the right thing. You go in there, you gotta respect when you go inside. It's not a place to go there and swearing around and showing off and whatever you're doing there.
And climbing onto the train too. That's not an appropriate thing to do. So please, guys, the trains are there to ride in, not to be vandalized or to be climbed on. And that's where we'd like to finish tonight's commentary by saying that. So please don't be an idiot on the train or your trip will be terminated immediately. And here's my outsider for his final closing message and good night.
Yeah, and please don't make the police come and take you around and take you off from the train or doing some stupid stuff. Please, guys, just behave properly in the train or public area you go to, and don't be a stupid fool and go and do that kind of stuff.
Because you only have the one life, guys. So please, the closing message I'd like to say to bring to you, please enjoy your trip. don't act the fool. Don't have the police and security guards move you off the train and get yourself banned, because there are patrol officers uh, patrolling the trains, especially the XBT. We saw a couple of signs on the XBT on the way to and from Victoria, and please don't be under the influence of alcohol, guys, or else you will be arrested. And that is the show for tonight. It is nearly gone 7:30, so thank you everybody for joining us tonight on the potato chips and train report, and we look forward to your company next time around on the show. And next week we'll be talking about um we'll be talking about roast dinner, so that's coming up next Wednesday night on the show. But that's all we've got time for tonight on the show. And here's my outsider to say his final good night and closing message now.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening and watching us. And yeah, hopefully that message will come across to all the young people or all the people around they play stupid in the train station or train wreck. And please have a good night. And that's what we need to say to you guys. Please don't be stupid in the public area.
And please subscribe to the video, leave comments below. Here's my outsider.
Or click likes and comment if you like that message.
So thank you everyone for watching our show on the 14th of August. The way it is, this is Barry Fear and my outsider Kit, and here he is now to say good night.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great night.
For roast dinner.
Roast dinner. Oh, gosh, yeah.
And next week also on the show we'll be talking about my experience about waiting for a taxi. So that's also coming up on the show next week. So until then, everybody, it's good night from myself, Barry Bear, and here's my outsider Kid to say his good night now.
Good night, everyone. See you next week.
And keep reaching for the stars. Good night, everybody. God bless. Have a pleasant rest of Wednesday night and enjoy your Thursday. Good night and thank you for watching the Potato Chip Report and the Train Report. Good night, everybody, from all of us here at Oceana House. Good night, everyone. Sleep tight.